How are you doing this Monday morning? I hope you had an awesome weekend. So listen, the title today is What is your view of the world? Now your answer to that, believe it or not, is determines what happens to you. Because if you think that life happens to you, then you're just going to be kicked around like a football in the world, aren't you? And then that's what you've always got an excuse. Always got an excuse. Do you think it's time for no more excuses? Hmm. I've got a masterclass coming up next week, 5-day masterclass again, where I'm going to do even more deep diving into what it takes to actually, this book's really good. You too can be prosperous. So, this one here, look, don't be asking me the title again. Just press pause on the video and you'll see it. You too can be prosperous by Robert Russell. So it's something that Bob Proctor studies. Like I say, whatever he's studying, I'm studying and following one of the true greats. And so for that 5-day masterclass, I'm going to, so I know that some of you are in my Stir It Up group, but I'm going to have an even more special group. And there's going to be a workbook for you to work through as well. So I'll let you know. Keep an eye out in the Stir It Up group. If you're not in the Stir It Up group, then the link is up there because that's where I'm going to be giving details for those people who are in that Stir It Up book. You know what I mean? Community. So I love this in this book, You Too Can Be Prosperous. True prosperity is not measured in terms of palaces, servants. Who's got a palace here? Has anybody got a palace here? Servants? Has anybody got any servants? Cars, chauffeurs, fur coats, and real estate. But in achievement, contentment, confidence, freedom, inspiration, beauty, in clear conscious, abounding health and energy, rich thoughts and deep awareness, in harmonious relations with others, love and devotion of friends, guidance in times of uncertainty, courage in the presence of fear, protection in the mind of danger, in the midst of danger, and peace of mind, and in the sense of joy that comes from the realization that God is instant and unfailing supply. So, what do we mean by God? Do we mean like religion? Is that what we're talking about? And it's not what we're talking about at all here. God is good, is infinite intelligence, is formless intelligence, is energy, is what's holding this planet. This ball that we're sitting in here, that's floating in midair, that creates everything. Everything, the formless substance that's between you and me, that intelligence, that's what it is. There is only one supply. Does that blow your mind a bit? Like, that there is only one supply, there is one thing that everything is made out of. Now, we can deep dive in that a bit further, but we'd be here forever and a day. So, but just understand what is true prosperity. For me, it was peace of mind. Peace of mind. Wow. Peace comes before prosperity. And they did a survey, and it was 80% of people said that success was actually being happy. 80%, and only 30% said it was money. But are you chasing money? Trying to get, rather than just enjoy the moment that you've got, no matter what? Would you like that? Would you like to feel like that? Just feel pure joy. Imagine doing everything just for the pure joy of it. And I know what you're saying, but Gina, I haven't got money to do this. Gina, I haven't got money to do that. Well, if you keep having that story, then that's what it'll always be. It really will. Because believe it or not, your thoughts are creating everything. Your thoughts are things. They absolutely are. So, like, things to remember from this chapter, that the mental process necessary to a greater income is a matter of recognition, acceptance, and belief. It's about conscious awareness of who you truly are and what this universe is totally made of. Supply is fundamentally an invisible thing. It is in your consciousness. Because here's where I'd got myself to, was I was like, Sheena, this is the way it is. It just is. So you can either choose to be happy or sad. And I had to come to the point of acceptance of where I'd brought myself to. And I decided to be happy. Thought, nothing else I can do here, because I'm beating myself up. For about 2 years, I just beat myself up for not being good enough. What was that serving or doing anything for anybody? Not a damn thing. So choose to be happy or sad and accept where you are. Non-resistance is so key there. Put prosperous ideas to work. Like, what are your ideas? Are you busy doing? Because then that just keeps you from feeling yourself and really understanding, because you can have a real positive mindset of an attitude up here of positivity and abundance. I am a millionaire, or whatever. But in here, you're coming from lack, and somebody asks you to spend some money and you go, I haven't got it. Right there. That's what's driving, because you were so passionate with saying and talking about the stuff you don't have instead of the stuff you do. Like you're breathing this morning, aren't you? You are a walking miracle. Think of your body. When you truly understand this stuff, you're a walking miracle. You cannot be recreated. All the stuff that's going on in your body, science hasn't been able to figure out how you can even do it and recreate it. Like, you are a walking miracle. Imagine thinking of yourself like that today. So unique and awesome. Poverty is a state of mind. We bring about the manifestation by our negative recognition, acceptance, and belief. Poverty is a state of mind. What are your thoughts? We overcome poverty by mastering the sense of every kind of lack. You know what? I was listening to somebody that I know, and they have all these hours about, I can't remember what they are, because I was just like having a giggle to myself about how contracted that person is. I know it's about recycling, reuse, whatever. I know we do our bit to save the world and etc. etc. And it's great to reuse stuff, but say, like, I can see him sitting there with his socks and sewing his socks. If he had a hole in his socks, he'd be sewing them and feeling really good. But let me ask you this. By sewing your socks, you're just serving yourself. By recycling those socks, yes, you go and serve somebody else, and then going and buying a new pair of socks serves the world, because you just kept somebody in a job. Now, you may think my little socks didn't keep anybody in a job, but when everybody just does their little bit, we keep people in jobs. Isn't that awesome? So, is sewing your sock an abundance thought? Or is going out and buying a new pair of socks an abundance thought? Which one? Which one's lack? Just tiny little things like that. Save for a rainy day. Isn't that lack? Because what you'll get is a rainy day. Because you're trying to... Money wants to be circulated. Let me tell you, I'm so good at circulating the money. So good. We look to the world. We look not to the world for things. We look within. Oh, yes. You have the answer. Does it surprise you? You have the answer to every question. When people do the study with myself and Bob Proctor, they know as soon as they open their mouth to ask a question, they go, oh my God, I have the answer. You have every answer to your questions in here. And all of it's if you need an absolute knowledge question, but actually you would be led to the knowledge. You knew where to get it. If you just asked yourself what was right for you, you have everything within here. We master our sense of want by building an inner sense of plenty. Can you not be just grateful for where you are right now? Just imagine the peace in that. The peace of stopping wanting. Wanting. Now we're always growing, so this is a fine line between wanting and knowing you already have, or knowing it's coming. You know, like if you booked a holiday and you know you're going on that holiday and you prepare for the holiday, but you don't sit there going, I want to go on holiday. No, you know you're going. To see that sort of difference in the feeling. We can have anything we desire if we believe we already have it. You know, one of the things that I found it was good to say was, I have everything I have always wanted. Let me tell you, that is an actual true statement. You have everything you've always wanted. Whatever you've been asking for, you've been getting. Just look at your life. Look at all the thoughts you've had. You've been getting. The universe is just swirling around you, giving you whatever is coming from your heart. Isn't that amazing? But what are you asking for? What are you passionately talking about? What are you passionately thinking about? My little kitten is going to come in the middle of the screen in a minute. Prosperity is not a matter of education, training, working, saving, investing, struggling, or denying yourself. It is a matter of getting into harmony with the law of your individual consciousness and then following the law to its logical conclusion. This is what got me. Because I did think that prosperity was a matter of education, training, working, saving, investing, struggling, and denying yourself. Oh my God, that's what I thought prosperity was, and it is not. Get into line with the laws of the universe and your own consciousness and your own heart and what's right for you. Because when you are right for you, then you help others be right for themselves. So, there you go. It all affects with what is your attitude of the world, towards the world? What do you think the world is? Do you think the world is working for you? Or do you think you have to go and get? It would surprise you. So that's it. We're going to have a look at this book this week. You too can be prosperous. So remember to get into my Stir It Up group if you're not already in there. And keep an eye for all of you in the Stir It Up group, because I'll be mentioning the name of a new group today that we've got a 5-day masterclass starting next week, and there'll be a workbook and everything. Something for you to keep hold of. And actually, so you see, the reason for the workbook is because it's for people who are serious, who want to really work at this. And so you can start to make notes, and writing things down is totally amazing. So there you go. That's it for my Monday morning, and I'll see you soon. Bye.